Hey folks, Wish SE. Getting ready to do a drill that's a modification of a drill for the AR-15. This was designed by Kyle Lamb with Viking Tactical or VTac. And basically you're 5 yards away, you can be 7 yards away, whatever you want. But the idea is you're shooting 3 targets with a total of 15 rounds. The drill's called 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1 shot on the first target, 2 shots on the second target, 3 shots on the third target, 4 shots on that second target, middle target, and then 5 shots on the first target that you start with. So what it gets you doing is balancing speed and accuracy and really keeping the gun running through multiple targets, picking up your front sight, working your follow through to see where the gun is and make sure that your front sight's back on target. So I'm going to shoot this a few times and give you guys a perspective of it. I'm shooting this cold, I've not warmed up, I'm not doing anything. And I'm going to shoot it without a timer once or twice just to try to go smooth. And then we'll give you a perspective on that. Again, we have IDPA targets, they're 1 yard apart. I'm 5 yards from the target. We'll show you this in just a minute. Let's get to it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to come out, I'm going to index that first target. That's a shot, 2 shots. And that's 15 rounds, quite slow. We'll take a look at our target from this distance, and again, at going that slow, all the hits are where we want them, right in that center of that IDPA zone, in the down 0 zone. So you can see I was going very slow and deliberate, and that's okay when you practice. You don't have to go out and shoot as fast as you possibly can when you're engaging targets as you're warming up and as you're practicing. I do encourage you to shoot to failure, so shoot against a timer as fast as you can get hits and throw some out. That's okay. But what I think you'll see here is we've got good hits across our targets, going very slowly at that speed. Let's take a look. So folks, there's our targets. We have our 3 targets out there. Let me just zoom in here. So all hits are in there. The hits there, and finally the hits here. So I was shooting very slow and very deliberate with reason. I wanted to get my hits in, and I wanted to just focus on seeing, in this case, the red dot on the front right across the top of the front sight. So 6.59, a couple things I'm noticing. One, I'm shooting with gloves on, and that really changes the way in which the trigger feels. I'm not feeling the reset, and I'm slapping the trigger to some degree. Secondly, I miscounted on the second target. I was coming back through, and I only shot 3 times. But again, all our shots are in relatively slow time for this drill. So 6.59. I'm going to remove my gloves, and we'll try it again. Again, all of our hits are in, with the exception of our third target over here. I've got 1 shot high, just outside of the area here, but all the rest of the shots are in. So what we'll do now is I'm going to take my gloves off and see if that makes a difference at the speed at which I can shoot this drill. Gloves off. Gloves off now. Here we go again. We'll see if we can shoot a little bit faster. Okay, 5.54. The first shot took me about a second to press out, so that first shot. My split times are not bad, a little slower than I'd like them. They're 0.22, 0.24, 0.25. So right at about a quarter of a second. And you know, now my groups have opened up some, but what's interesting is the bulk of the hits are still right in that area. I am seeing the front sight. And the red dot optic really helps with this, because as the gun is recoiling and you're driving it back down, once that sight the red dot is over the center of that target or pretty close, you can go ahead and press your next shot. So it is a speed, there is some advantage to the speed. Let's take a look at our targets now. Okay, so here we are. So these are all of our shots. I've got one out there. These are all in, one just right at the line there at the bottom there. And this one we have all our shots in as well, with the exception of one at the very top. But you can see, again, combat effective accuracy for what we're trying to achieve. And this drill, again, 5 yards, is a good one for working both speed, accuracy, and follow-through. Well, folks, thanks so much for watching. This was the VTac Viking Tacticals Kyle Lamb's drill 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, modified for pistols. I think it's a great drill. Works fundamentals, grip, sight, stance, follow through, all the things that we as shooters and students of the gun need to work on. Really appreciate all of you watching. If you like this video, please click the thumbs up icon, share it with your friends and family, invite them to subscribe. Finally, and as always, stay safe.